Today, I want to do several challenges in Brookhaven, and if I can't complete these challenges, I'll basically lose Robux. The more challenges I lose, the more Robux I'll lose here in Roblox. So I can't lose any challenge. So for that, I'm coming here in the front like this, and I'll have to get to the challenges. Guys, they're not as far as they look. The first challenge is right here in front. So much that I'm arriving right here, but my friend didn't even notice that I'm here. He literally didn't see that I just arrived. He said, "Where did you come from?" Look, I came from the farthest place possible, but I want you to explain to me how the first challenge will be. So he's going to explain that to me, but I already have an idea of how this challenge will be. It will definitely be really hard. He even arrived right here. He said, "You'll have to jump the ramp with the car and go over the buses." Okay, this looks really easy. And to do this challenge, there's even a friend of mine dancing here. I don't understand what he's doing, but now I got this car, and I have to do this challenge, otherwise I'll lose Robux. And for that, I'll use the best settings up here. I'll use the maximum speed, and now I'm ready to win this. So I'm coming right here in the front. And guys, I'm sure I'll be able to fly up here, but it didn't work. Actually, I broke all of this. Even my friend got scared. Look, stay calm. It was just a mistake. Next time, I'm sure I'll get it right. But now they have to fix the buses. So I'll try to help them because I was the one who accidentally destroyed this. And for that, I'll hit this bus. And now I just fixed it. He said, "Actually, you made it worse." Look, I'm sorry. That's not what I wanted to do. He's going there to fix my mistake. And now this other player is coming here to fix it. This car here is totally crooked. Okay, now I just have to get to that part and literally fly there. This will be really easy. This is the easiest part of the challenge. The problem is that my car is too low, and I'll have to change the car so this challenge works, because I don't want to lose Robux at all. I literally can't lose this. You can even see that there's a police officer arriving here for no reason. Look, I don't think this is very good, because suddenly he's coming here. Okay, I want to see what he has to say. Wait, he's coming here to find me. Guys, but this isn't fair. I'm literally busy doing challenges, and if I lose this, I'll literally lose Robux. He said, "I don't care. Take this millionaire fine." Wait, seriously? I got a millionaire fine, but I literally don't have money to pay for it. And it looks like he doesn't care about that. So much that he just left. The police officer didn't notice that I don't have money to pay for this. But I'll choose a really tall car on the right. This is the tallest car I could find. And if this car can't go over the buses, I'll literally lose Robux. So I'm coming here in the front, and I have to go over all of them. I'm sure this will work. And I did it! That was hard, but I finally managed to do the challenge, which might be the hardest one of all. So I'm coming here to talk to them, but I want to know what he thought about it. He said, "Great, now the challenge will get harder." And that can't be true. He's putting more buses here, and now the difficulty has increased a lot. I'll have to go over all of them, and I believe that's impossible. So I'll drive this, and once again my friend is dancing there. His only job is to dance all day. He's the weirdest person ever. But up here I'll activate the car's turbo. The turbo wasn't activated, and that's why the car was slow. I can't believe I forgot to activate the turbo. But still today, I'll test several other challenges worth a lot of Robux. Now I'll get in the car, and I'm ready to win this challenge. But this time I'll drive the car backward, because that way I'll really be able to fly much farther. Okay, now I'm coming here exactly in this direction, and I'm sure it'll work. Guys, I'll land right here, and it didn't work. He's even laughing at me. He said, "Looks like someone's going to lose Robux." But that's not what's going to happen. I'll have to choose another car on the right, and it'll have to be a much taller car. This might look hard, but I chose this car. But this time I don't want a friend to come here. You're giving me bad luck. Every time he comes in my car, I end up losing the challenge. I have chances of literally losing the challenge. That means I can lose Robux. Okay, now I'm ready to win this challenge, and it's now or never. So I'm speeding up here in the front, and now I have to accelerate this. I'll have to hit exactly this part, and it didn't work. I just lost the first challenge. I literally just lost Robux. Look, that wasn't very nice. They really ended up beating me. But my friend is calling me there. Guys, I'm in this bus, and I'm actually quite happy. I know I shouldn't be happy with everything that's happening, because I lost Robux. But now I'm going to the third challenge. I don't know what the third challenge will be, but I won't lie. I'm a bit scared, because these players are crazy. They don't know what limits are. You can see that here for some reason there are two giant houses. But now I'm on top of the house. This is the highest place I can be in the game. Actually, the mountain is the highest place, but this is the tallest house of all. I want to understand what the challenge is. He said, "Go to the top of the other house now." But that won't be as hard as it looks. I can just grab this item and literally get right here flying. And that was really easy. This is the easiest challenge I've ever had. He said, "Now don't use the item you used." Okay, now this will be a bit harder. I don't know another way to get there, but I have a question. Do I have infinite tries by any chance? And it looks like he said yes, and that's great. I can test infinite ways to get there. Actually, I had an idea. I just got this item, and I want to see if I can reach there. But this will be really hard. I literally couldn't get there. Okay, I'm back up here. I have to think of a smart way to get there. But this will be almost impossible. He said, "Time is running out." Look, you don't need to say that. I already got it. Maybe I can grab this bed and also this ladder. And that way I can go flying like this. And I'll literally have to reach all the way up there. But this will take too long. I'll have to keep climbing here forever. And I want to go as high as I can. And I should jump on top of that other house. This has been the the worst challenge of all, because I'm having to climb really high. I even got this item, but I think I still can't get there. Okay, I'm already really high. I'll try to jump there to see if it works. So I just jumped, and I just got here in a slightly different way. Look, I basically managed to get up here. I just had to jump on this green part, and then I managed to get here. Man, please tell me that counted. But he's thinking if the move I did counted or not. Guys, I hope what I did is within the rules. This really has to work. He said it counted. You won. Okay, that's great. I literally won this, which was really hard. He said, you thought it was over. You have to go back there in a different way. Wait, what are you talking about? There's no other way to go back there. That's literally impossible. I really won't be able to win this. The first way I used was basically flying. The second way was basically jumping from a very high place. And I'm thinking of a third way to come here, but that's impossible. But I think I had a genius idea. Guys, I'm calling Bob to help me. He's the only person who can help me. So he arrived by helicopter and now take me to the top of that house. Then I'll be able to win the challenge. Perfect. I managed to get here and it wasn't as hard as it looks. The third challenge was actually pretty easy. But now we're all here in the helicopter. It looks like the next challenge will be about helicopters. But my friend jumped here and went there to get a helicopter. Okay, now there are 2 helicopters. I don't know why they got 2 helicopters. It looks like the next challenge will be about that. And that's terrible. I don't think I'll be able to win the challenge that involves helicopters. And he got out of the car to explain it to me. He said, jump from one helicopter to the other while flying the helicopter. Guys, the challenge will be really hard. Bob is piloting this helicopter, and I'll literally have to jump into that helicopter. Okay, I'll be able to do this, and I don't think it'll be as hard as it looks. So now he's going up here. Here I think it'll be hard because, guys, this also depends on the pilot. If the pilot doesn't fly close to the other helicopter, I won't be able to do the challenge. Okay, I'll have to jump into this other helicopter. This will be the hardest challenge of all. The helicopter is passing right here, and now I'll have to jump inside. But I didn't make it. I can't believe I lost on the first try. That's a terrible sign. Now he came to pick me up, but I have few tries. I don't know exactly how many tries I have. He's even turning back here, and this time it'll be even harder. So much that the helicopter is flying really close. Look, this way I'll be able to win the challenge. I just have to jump inside. So much that I just jumped here, and I didn't make it. Once again, I lost the challenge. I really think I'm going to lose Robux. There's literally no way I can win this. I can't get into the helicopters while they're moving. Well, I'm arriving here at the helicopter, and my friend just landed here. It looks like he has something to say. He said, you have one more try, and if you fail, you lose the Robux. Okay, this time I guarantee you that I won't miss it. I'm sure I'm going to win. I guarantee everyone that I'll win this. So now he's going up again, and that helicopter is spinning non-stop. So much that he's coming here, and now I'll jump into that helicopter. Perfect! I just jumped here and it worked. I finally managed to get into the moving helicopter. It was hard, but I finally did it. I don't even know where he's going, but for some reason he started speeding up a lot. Wait, don't tell me we're going to the next challenge. Okay, maybe this will be terrible. But guys, there's a bus coming here, and I hadn't seen it before. I don't know who's driving that bus, but it arrived here, and now we're going down here. Apparently, this is the 5th challenge. He said, I don't know either. I lost count, but you have to cross the ocean in 3 different ways. This will be harder than it looks. My friend is right here. But first, I have a very important question. Can I touch the water by any chance? And he disagreed. Okay, that's terrible. I'll have to reach that island without touching the water. He even teleported. He really got there really fast. There's even a boat right here. And I think it's already obvious what the first way I'll use to cross the whole ocean is. Obviously, it'll be with this boat. So I'm coming here in the front. And it looks like that boat was left there for me to use. So I really thank my friends for the help. Now I just arrived here. And that was the first way to cross the ocean. I won't lie, that was actually pretty easy. It was easier than I imagined. But now I'll test the second way. So much that I'll have to cross the ocean in another way. And the method I'll use to cross the ocean, I've already tested before. I just have to grab this item and now literally start flying like this. I'll have to make this move to fly farther. And now I just have to get here to the island. Guys, I'm sure this will work. I'm sure I'll get here in time, but I'm scared of touching the water, and I managed to get here. That was simply really easy. But he's laughing at me because he knows that I just used all the methods, and now I don't know what the next way I'll cross the ocean will be, because I can't cross the ocean twice the same way here in Brookhaven. Somehow I'll have to cross the ocean in a different way. This time I'll just grab the ladder, and now the challenge will get harder. He even got confused. I'll put the ladder here in front, and that's how I'll cross the ocean. But that will be really hard, because I have to jump onto the ladder at the exact moment. Seriously, this will be almost impossible, because every time I'm about to fall into the water. Now I'm arriving right at this part, and I'm sure it will work. I just jumped here, and there's very little left for me to reach the island. He even came over to see this. Look, I'm going to make this jump, and now I think I can jump here without putting a ladder. In fact, I just made this jump. I literally managed to beat this, but he was so shocked that I beat it that he literally left the game. I managed to beat another player in Brookhaven, and it wasn't as hard as it looks. But now I'm afraid of what the next challenge will be. Actually, I wanted to understand what my friend is doing. He's recording the the police officer who's messing with the computer. And what he's doing is really weird. He said, take the safe from the police officer's house without being banned, because everyone who touches the police officer's house gets banned. But I doubt that's impossible. The gate just opened, and my friend is coming inside. Look, he shouldn't do that. He literally just got banned. But to know if that's true, I want you to enter the police officer's house to see if you'll be banned. And now even he got scared. But I just want to know if it's true that as soon as you touch that house, you're literally banned. And to know that I need you to enter that house. So finally, he agreed to do it. He's ready to go into that house. And the police officer is busy. But guys, my friend went right there and was simply banned. Okay, this is really true. I absolutely can't touch that house. And he's probably using some command to ban instantly. This will be harder than it looks. I really can't go inside here. But I'll pretend that I'm leaving here. And now he left the computer. It seems he was on the computer when the players were banned. So maybe that computer has some secret command that lets him ban players. So I'm getting near his house. And he ran back to the computer. I have to get into his house while he's distracted and not at the computer. While he's using it, he'll be able to ban me. Now I'm leaving here. And now he finally went out to do his stuff. It looks like he's going downstairs. And this might be the perfect moment for me to break into his house. But the gate was open. He's using another computer. I still can't get into this house. So I'll have to think of a smart way to get his safe. The house safe is right here, hidden in Brookhaven. I had a genius idea. My friend is getting this jet, and he'll have to help me. He has to take me under the map. Luckily, he's helping me, and now he's flying with this jet. He has to go to the end of the map to reach the lower part of the map. I just wanted to understand what Bob is doing. This player and also Bob are taking care of this farm. It really looks amazing. There's a corn farm being made here, and they've been taking care of it since the beginning of the game. But now I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. I'm getting under the map, and that's exactly where I want to go. Because here there's a secret way to get the safe from that player who's protecting his safe. Look, my friend will have to get under his house in a very specific spot. Guys, this is where his house is, and the safe is right in this protected room. So now he's going up here, and he's arriving right here. Now that he's right here, I'll grab this ladder and also this bed. And if I place the bed right here, I'll literally be able to go through the wall. So much that I got right to this part, and now I'm literally inside the safe room. Now I'll grab his safe here, and I literally wasn't banned because I'm not inside his house. So much that I'm already leaving here, and my friend has to save me. Okay, I had to teleport, and even then I got reset. He was so shocked that he decided to leave the game. He really got very mad. This is my friend, and he has already received 8,000 Robux. Now I'll have to give him 1,000 Robux. I'm really going to lose a lot of Robux. And now he just received it. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.